What's up, Tricology family? Welcome back to another episode of the Tricology News Talk. And today we have some more news announcements for you guys today. So, without further than that, let's get straight into it. As you know, as of last Wednesday, we have got the official launch of Warner Media's and AT&T's new streaming service of HBO, which is HBO Max. So, you're wondering, what is the difference between HBO Go, HBO Now, and HBO Max? So, HBO Go is really for subscribers that have a TV or cable provider, and they can use HBO Go to go anywhere without have to be on the couch or just watch the shows. They can easily just watch it at their office or anywhere. So, that's HBO Go. Now, HBO Now, that's for subscribers that don't have a TV or cable subscriber, and that was HBO's original premium streaming service. But now, with the launch of HBO Max, if you have HBO Now, then you could easily just upgrade to HBO Max because both of them are the same price. And easily with HBO Max, HBO Now is going to be disappear soon. It's going to be gone. So there's no point in having that. So with HBO Max, you can get literally just everything, and I do mean everything. Not with only HBO content, but a lot of Warner Brothers, New Line Cinema, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, TBS, TNT, Crunchyroll, Adult Swim, Studio Ghibli, Turner Classic Movies, and a lot with a 10,000 of I think it's 100,000 or 10, but I know it's a lot of hours of content on there. So let's just stroll right in to see what's on HBO Max. So yeah, so visually, it looks almost the same as Netflix and Disney Plus. Well, it has its own ways of visuality. So if you go to the browser, you'll see a bunch of stuff in there, like series, movies, originals, stuff that just added, The Last Chance that's going to be disappearing soon, and stuff that's going to be coming soon. And you have the genres on there, and you also have the branch of content brands on there. For example, HBO Max, DC, Sesame Street, Turner Classic Movies, Studio Ghibli, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, Crunchyroll, and Looney Tunes. So, when the first launch, yeah, it do has a lot of stuff on there, but there is kind of stuff that's missing on there. But it's gonna be coming soon. Like I said, the streaming service is just started, so give it about a time to put all of it. It do have all the Harry Potter original films. I don't know the Fantastic Beasts is on there, but it has a lot of the HBO series on there. They got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They got Friends. They got all the Looney Tunes on there, and all the HBO movies on there. That's it. The Lego movies and everything. Oh yeah, they do have Fantastic Beasts on there. They have all the Hobbits and the Lord of the Rings movies and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty good service. So when it comes to the subscribers, HBO is currently in second place, which with Netflix being the highest subscribers of all time, and then Disney Plus will be in third place. So we still have Peacock, which is from NBC. It's still coming up soon in July. It's already out now for those who have an affinity of subscribers, but it's going to be released worldwide in July. So I will do a review on that soon when that comes out. So, but other than that, HBO Max is looking good. It do need a few improvements on there, but other than that, it's looking good. So yeah. Moving on to our next topic for today. So. All right. So, all the Orlando theme parks have really put out their reopening date plans. So, let's start out with Universal Studios in Orlando. So, they propose to reopen on July 5th. And SeaWorld announced the same day for July 11th for their reopening. And as far as for Disney World is concerned, their reopening date plans is for 2 days in July, uh, July 11th and July 15th. So that's their date on there. But as far as the theme parks is concerned, it's not just Orlando, but all across the United States and other theme parks. There will be some restrictions. They do going to do the safety distancing plans, and as well when you come into the park, you have to wear masks at all times. And also they'll be checking your temperature to make sure you ain't got no fever and like all the stuff before going into the parks. And for some parts, there will be a reach of a captivity. Normally it'd be like 50% or like it depends on when the park gets full of people. So some of the parks are doing at least 20 or 30% of captivity is available, but other than that, you can't go in there much further. And that's a kind of a good strategy because you don't want a lot of people around there most times. So that's a good phrase for them as far as the reopening phrase and plans that's going on in the world with theme parks. So can't wait to see what's going to happen with the next phases. Hoping it's going to be running normal as smooth as possible. But yeah. Other than that, moving on to some sports news. The MLS, the Major Soccer League, is going to reopen their season and reportedly going to be set for a June return for a 2016 tournament in Orlando. So, as far as that is concerned, are they going to hold all the tournaments at the Campy Wide Stadium in Orlando? That still be determined, but if we have any more news on that, I'll get forward to that. But other than that, the NBA is reportedly moving forward with their plans to continue on their season at the Walt Disney World Resort in July. So this is the following statement as far as the NBA plans to move to Orlando. The NBA, in conjunction with the National Basketball Players Association, is engaged to explore a conversation with the Walt Disney Company about restarting the 2019-20 NBA season in late July at Disney's ESPN Widewater Sports Complex in Florida as single sites for NBA campus for games, practicing, and housing. So, when I think about that, it's a good the Widewater space is a good spot to hold all the games and also for practices and housing. As far as the NBA team, they still doing their practice at their home arenas, but when July comes around, they have to fly all the way to Orlando and get all the games, start the games, the practices, the housing over there. So the way I see it, they still need let me go over and say, man. ESPN need more content because the Last Dance documentary, 10-part documentary series is over. So they need so now with the NBA moving forward to July, that gives ESPN more content to start with the games and all that stuff. So, and other than that, when the NBA players and the faculties move to a certain Disney World Resort hotel, then that hotel will probably be closed to the public because all the NBA faculties is going to be staying there, and so that way they can travel. Travel transportation to the Widewater Sports and play at that arena over there. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I can't wait to see when the NBA restarts in July, so that way we can have more games started. So that way they continue on with the season, with the playoffs, and hopefully with the finals and all that good stuff. And so, moving on. So we all know that we're getting the Snyder Cut of Justice League on HBO Max in 2021. But David Ayer, the director of Suicide Squad, had recently announced that there is a Ayer cut of Suicide Squad. Now, we already have the theatrical and the extended version of Suicide Squad, but the Ayer cut. So, when I think about that, does that mean we'll get a lot more of Jared Leto's Joker that we were supposed to get? But because the theatrical release, they cut a lot of the Joker. And then the extended version, they still try to put more, but I feel that that wasn't enough. But with the Ayer cut, I think that this gives a second chance for Jared Leto's Joker. I mean, he may not be the best Joker of all time, but at least we can give him a second chance to prove that and say like, oh, this is the Joker that David Ayer wants to see, but we ain't got enough chance to explore all that stuff. Because as far as that, I like the laugh of the way he did. I kind of like the idea of like a gangster pop rock type Joker and all that stuff. So we didn't get to explore more of the Joker that we wanted to see. But I think with the Ayer cut and his vision, we'll finally be able to get to see more of that with the Ayer cut. So with the Snyder cut of the Justice League coming, I think we need to see the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad. That's all I'm saying. We need that on HBO Max. We do need it. And lastly, for today, Regal Theaters have announced that they're going to be reopening in July. So here is the following statement that is going on. It has been said that reopening cinemas will start the highly anticipated new Christopher Nolan movie Tenet, and immediately after Disney's adventure movie Mulan. So Regal, along with their counterpart, Cinema World, also outlined details of its new funding in its statement, which includes $110 million in addition to linking to all increases above credit faculties and $45 million through UK's coronavirus large business and loan schemes. Cinema World will also see across $20 million through the U.S. government coronavirus aid relief and security act. So, other than that, we still need to find out if we still going to get these movies into theaters. But other than that, we still need to push for it and bring it back to drive-in theaters as well. I mean, we don't know if it's still safe to go back in the theaters, in the movie theaters, as it is. So we just got to see what's going to do move forward with that. And other than that, that's our discussions for today. So let me know in the comment section what you think about those topics that I discussed. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell when new episodes are uploaded. And other than that, this is Trico, and I'm signing off. Peace.